All right, Chris Clark here, back with you with another Garnet Trust sponsored interview on GamecockCentral.com. And I'm joined by our special guest for this week, JT Geer from the Gamecock football team. JT, how you doing, man? How's everything going?
I'm doing all right.
Good to hear from you, man. Good to have you here with us for this quick little video interview. I know you guys are busy here during the bye week. You just got out of class. So thanks for taking the time to join us, man. First of all, you are an upstate guy. I am too. I'm from Anderson. You probably didn't know that. So I actually grew up with a belt and a dress. So
Really?
yeah, sure did. So we probably pretty close to each other. But how's it been to be back home? First of all, back in your home state of South Carolina, coming down from you were a long way from home for a while up in Syracuse. So how's that been?
It's been great, just getting to be around my family members some more, getting to spend some more time with them. And just I feel like down here is just a different level of comfortability, like I always feel at home.
Have your family members been able to come check out some games at Williams Bryce, and what have been their reviews on that?
Now they haven't been able to make it to any yet.
Okay, in the future though, they'll probably
Yes, sir,
get
very
to know.
soon. Very soon.
Yeah, yeah, sounds good. All right, well let's start with this as far as your on field. Um, how are you doing health wise right now? I know that unfortunately you were dealing with something kind of in preseason that limited you for the first few games. You're able to get back in against Mississippi State, had an impact. Probably haven't played as much as you've wanted to because of that. But how are you feeling from a health standpoint?
Um I feel like that's my main focus on this bye week, just getting to back where I was, getting 100%, just taking the steps that I need to take to be sure that I'm ready coming into the bye week. So health wise, I just feel like I still got some work to do.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, so against Mississippi State, again because of the health, you didn't play quite as much as I think you would have hoped, but you did have an impact, in just a few snaps. I know you had that batted down pass. How'd that feel to make a play in Williams Bryce Stadium?
I felt good. It just felt real natural. It felt like I done did it 100 times before, so it felt very natural. But with me being limited, like as I was with the injury, and also being in those few snaps and still being able to make an impact, that just shows me that I'm playing in the correct defense under Coach White, Sterling Lucas.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the coaching staff next. So, after you entered the portal, getting to know Coach Lucas, and then getting here, getting to know Coach Lucas, having been coached by him for a while. What's it been like to learn under him, and what are some of the things that you've taken away so far from his coaching?
Um, with him, he keeps my confidence high. He keeps my head high. With everything going on. He's the type of coach that understands that players make mistakes. Everything don't always go as plans, but he never lets you get down in your head. So I feel like for a player, that's just the biggest thing that I always keep and I always have in your back pocket is your confidence. Because if you know you can do something, then it's nothing to go out there and at least try. You never know what happens when you try.
That's right. That's right. So obviously, you're still a young college football player. Had a couple of seasons at Syracuse there. Had kind of your breakout year last season, and now you're here in Columbia as a redshirt sophomore. Is that right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
kind of that's what you're classified as. So you still got a lot of growing that you're able to do on the field. What have been? I know getting healthy is number one, like you said, but as you've continued to progress, what have been the things that you really want to work on at your position?
Uh, from a more specific standpoint, I'll say I had transition. That's something I know I needed to work on coming into the season. So just steadily working on that every day.
And you mentioned Coach White's defense playing under that, and that being kind of the right fit for you. What makes it fun to play in, or what makes it kind of the right fit for you to play in? You think?
Uh, just me being able to be on the edge the whole game, getting to work the edge the whole game, being able to set the edge to the defense, and also being able to add in, when it comes to pass rushing. We got some great guys in the room, so being able to play alongside them and also the D tackles, like I could just tell this is the right place for me.
One of the guys I want to get your thoughts on some of your teammates that you've been able to play alongside so far this year. One of them or a couple of them on your side of the ball. Tell us about TJ Sanders. Looks like he's had a really big kind of breakout year. Been a playmaker on the inside. What have you seen from him, and what's your thoughts on his game?
I feel like it's just his mentality. He's one of the guys who could turn it on. And he does that every day at practice. As soon as we get on that field, he turns it on. He does the same thing when gets in the game. So the way he's playing is not a coincidence. You know what I mean?
A freshman that I've asked a lot of players like yourself about is Jaylen Kor. I remember I asked TJ actually what his thoughts were on Jaylen, and he was like, I did not think he was a freshman. The first time I saw him. So, what has been like to kind of watch Jaylen as a freshman come in and be a starter and make a lot of plays for you guys?
It's been amazing. I love to see young guys succeeding because I remember being in their position as far as being a younger guy. But yeah, he definitely plays like he's older. He's very mature for his age, and he's very advanced when it comes to football knowledge.
And let me ask you about a couple offensive guys. Xavier Legette had a huge year, and I know a lot of the coaches and a lot of the players have talked about just how he works. In practice specifically, and then it translating over to the games. But what do you see from Xavier every day?
I mean, exactly what you just said. Like he does everything full speed. Any ball that's thrown to him in practice, he catches it, and I say that with my hands up. Like he really catches it. Like no matter where the ball is at, he gonna go up and get it. So, like I say, like just the same thing with TJ. There's no coincidence that he does it on game day. Just the way he works. I'm talking about every day throughout the week.
And are you also a guy that really thought Spencer Rattler would have a big year coming in based on what you saw in the preseason as well?
Yes, sir. Definitely, definitely.
Absolutely. All right. So the team, as Coach Beamer mentioned the other night, you guys kind of are what you are at 2-3 right now, but he feels like y'all are better, than a 2-3 team. Y'all played and will continue to play one of the toughest schedules in the country this year. Um, but what's the mindset right now, JT, defensively, team wide? How are you guys approaching this bye week, and what's the mentality and kind of the vibe in the locker room right now?
I think our mentality is just being more locked in on our keys and just being more dialed in with everything. Like as we go back and watch the film, each game that we lost, we just realized that it's not just 100% us getting beat. It's a lot of mistakes that we made within us, within the team. So just cleaning up those mistakes so we'll be better moving forward.
So you have a Monday practice. We're talking here on Tuesday. You'll have Wednesday practice, right? Then you
Yes,
get what, a
sir.
few days to decompress before you get into Florida prep on.
Yes,
I
sir.
guess next Tuesday will be the first practice.
Yeah.
Any plans for those few days? You're gonna be able to. Obviously, you're gonna continue to get yourself right physically, but any plans, any rest, anything like that you got going on?
Yeah, my only plan is getting healthy, man. That's the main thing I'm focused on right now. Just getting healthy and staying fresh with the playbook. I know we're not going to be meeting as much, so that's something I got to stay locked in on.
How frustrating is that to several guys that are banged up right now, man, or on the shelf or kind of limited? Have you ever gone through that in your career, like high school, college?
No, sir, this is my first time ever being injured.
Ah. So how have you handled? I mean, I know it's got to be tough, but like, have you talked to any guys about tips or like how have you kind of handled that? Who are you leaning on to help you through that?
I mean, just being 100% honest, at the beginning I was kind of down, like the first couple of days. Just it's something I never expected, and something I never been through, so I didn't really know how to take it. But just talking with really with the coaches, it wasn't even really players, just the coaches, just keeping my mindset up and letting me know that the way I get back is focusing on what I need to do and just kind of brushing it off and just getting back to work immediately.
Deal. I know health number one, like we've said several times, but any individual and team goals that you would like to accomplish this bye week, and then out there, obviously a win against Florida is what you guys ultimately want. But what do you want to see get better individually and as a team between now and when y'all kick it off against Florida? Not this Saturday, but next.
Um, Honestly, I can't really say anything right now. Like after taking that Tennessee loss, I just wanted to see more physical play, more excitement out there on the practice field. And the last couple of days, that's exactly what it's been. It's been great practice vibe, great practice habits, and I can see everybody's really locked in for this next upcoming week. So I can't really say anything right now.
All right, good deal. All right, JT. Hey, really appreciate you taking time to join us, man. That's redshirt sophomore edge slash defensive end JT Geer, Palmetto State native, now back at home playing for the Gamecocks. Appreciate you taking time, man. Hope you can get healthy soon, and we'll see you back out on the field soon. All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you.